Those of you that watch my channel know I have a new company I'm working with, ZTW. They're an ESC company that make a full range of ESCs, all the way down from budget-friendly ones like I have here today in my Traxxas Bandit VXL, up to ones that are Bluetooth capable with telemetry and can do data logs. So I'm going to start off working with them with this beast SL 120 amp G2 ESC, which on paper compares with the stock Velineon ESC that was in here that I burn up with a combination similar to what I'm running today. And I also burn up my Hobbywing 120 amp quick run ESC with a combination similar, actually the exact combination I'm running today. So today will be a bit of a shakedown run to see if this ESC can really handle high amp loads. When I was running it in the hay boxing truck, certainly I was putting it through its paces, but this is a whole nother level here. This car pulls around 150 amps, give or take. So it's really gonna torture test this ESC, and we'll see if I can truly recommend this ESC for high amp applications. Well, at least as high amp as I'm running here. So I have the XTeam 3665 size motor, 4500 kV. It's very similar in speed to the other XTeam motor I was running, which was a 3660 4650 kV motor. Both of these motors are significantly faster than the stock Velineon motor. About, I don't know, close to 10 miles an hour, certainly well over 5 miles an hour, depending on the combination that I'm running in here. I'm also running my usual speed run setup. I have the Saga 37 tooth pinion gear and the Kimbrough 44 tooth spur gear in here. And this thing, I'm gonna shoot for 100 miles an hour today. I'm gonna start off with 2S, and then I'm gonna go ahead and run my SMC 6500 mAh LiPo. This is the fastest battery I own, the fastest 3S battery I own. Again, I'm gonna start off on 2S with the Superior 50C battery. This is my fastest 2S. And then for fun, I'm also gonna run this Ovonic 5200 mAh 50C LiPo. All right, guys, that's enough talk for now. I'm gonna try to keep the talk outside of the car to a minimum. It is quite windy today. The temperature is down in the low 40s with winds 20 to 40 miles an hour. So not a good speed run day. A lot of things could go wrong, but I have these batteries charged up and I wanna see what it can do. It has been sprinkling a bit and there was actually some snow showers, but luckily the road is dry enough for me to go ahead and get these runs in. And let's see what it does. Stay tuned. The GPS is zeroed out and reading. .5, not what I was hoping for. Clear it out and go one more time. And 78.7. I got the SMC 3S in here. GPS is reading. I was really late on the throttle, so I don't know if I quite hit top speed there. I'm really rusty at doing this. I haven't run 3S in this car in a while, and it's been even longer since I ran 3S at this spot. But let's see how it did. .96 miles an hour. Not terrible. Fuck. Damn it. I had lost the car over the horizon there, And I'm lucky I didn't break the front wing here, but I guess it's okay. I might try a different run where I start up here actually, just to see how it goes. I had to lift. I have the brake set way too weak. It's really freaking me out. I tuned them back for the HBX truck, but it's not enough with this car here. Okay, that was a little better. Might have hit the thermal shutdown. I don't know. Let me go check it out. I'm in the middle of the road with the car. I kind of like that higher spot there that I was just running it at. It's uphill for most of the run, but then the last little bit slightly downhill. But I don't know. All right, let me get this car out of the road. Let's see what kind of speed we got there. The motor is, it's pretty warm, but not hot. The car's stable, I'll give it that. 97.9. So, you know, this car can definitely do 97, 98 with a perfect run. But that's 3 different ESCs I've run now, and all 3 with very similar results. And the car is running, so I must have just gone out of range. What's that?
I'm getting it right, huh?
Yeah, man. 98 miles an hour.
Holy God.
Yeah. If you want to see it, I'll run it again. You don't have to.
Park over there.
All right, man. Now, I'll warn you, if this thing hits you, it'll probably break your foot. So you want to, like, just step back a little bit. And the wind and everything makes it a little sketchy. But I got to wait for no traffic. And I'll run it up to, like, the top of the hill and then come down through here. All right, something like this will be good enough. I might go a little lower than 98 this time. I don't care. I just want a clean run. Here it comes. I hit the throttle a little too hard. It spun there. I almost lost it. We'll see. That's probably like 95, if that. We'll check the GPS. 94.5.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, I didn't go up quite as far, and then it, you know, the stock got a little unstable there. But pretty good. And for fun, I have the Ovonic 3S 50C. 5,200 mile lipo in here. Alright, something happened there, it shut down. I probably hit the low voltage shut off, I would guess. Not sure. Run. Yeah, that's what happened. I can't get full throttle. So let me cycle. Gosh, these brakes are way too weak now at 50%. All right, I'm gonna cycle the ESC on and off and see if that fixes the problem here. I peeked in there, it only hit 80. Yeah, low voltage shut off again. That's all right, I'm so nervous. I don't wanna wreck this car, and I'm ready to be done. My fingers are numb, and that was enough excitement for one day. And it's probably somewhere around 80 miles an hour again. 84 miles an hour. See how that's flashing? I wonder if I turn this back on. Yeah, it goes to a blue flashing light. So I think, I'll look it up when I get home, but I think that red and blue flashing probably means it hit the low voltage shut off, which I think is set at 3.4 volts. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the voltage checker on here, and we'll see what it says. So now that it's recovered, it's all the way back up at 12 volts total, or about 4 volts per cell. This Ovonic battery, I mean, it's weak and all, but I've abused it a lot, and it keeps coming back for more. So certainly while it's not a good speed run battery, I can't really talk too much trash on Ovonic because, you know, all their batteries that I owned are slow, but they hold up. So, you know, I'll give them that. I was expecting this battery to get up probably in the low 90s, maybe 91 miles an hour or so today, but it was hitting a low voltage shutoff, so it just didn't have a prayer. All right, guys, well, there we go. The ZTW ESC held in there. It seemed to have no issues. The low voltage cutoff was engaged a couple times with that Ovonic battery, but that's not shocking. That battery, like most other lower performance batteries, suffers severe voltage sag when its XTeam motor's drawing around 150 amps from them, and they just can't handle it. So I really wish I could have got a top speed with the Ovonic battery, but I didn't. As far as the 2S run with the Superior and the 3S run with the SMC, this was right in line with the runs I've done before with the Velineon ESC and the Hobbywing ESC. So short of like absolutely the best conditions I can run this car in, this combination on 3S does not appear like it's ever going to hit 100 miles an hour, at least not in my hands. And you know what that means though? The main reason I wanted this ZTW ESC, other than just trying it out, because a lot of people don't know about this company. So far this thing has been great. It fits in the Bandit perfectly, and because the body is so tight, you know, like the Velineon ESC actually did not fit in here well with the fan. I had to really rig things just right to get it to fit, because I have the Bandit set up to run larger batteries as well, and there's just not much wiggle room in here to get that Velineon ESC in there. So the Hobbywing fit good, as does this ZTW ESC. So I was very excited to try this thing out. It's run flawlessly for me in my hay boxing truck, and it's also running great in the Bandit. So what I'm gonna do is try to run it on 4S next. I'm really nervous, but that should definitely give this car a good kick in the pants, and I would think would probably bring it up closer to 110 miles an hour. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Which motor do you want me to run first? I'll probably just go ahead and run this XTeam 3665. It's the biggest, beefiest one, 4,500 kV. It spins a little slower than the 3660, which is a 4650. Not that that would make a big difference, but you know, 4S with a kV this high is, you know, pushing things a bit. Maybe I should start off with the Velineon motor. They're only 3,500 kV, and I was getting up around 90 miles an hour with the Velineon motor on 3S, so that might just edge it to 100 miles an hour. With my luck, it might just get hung up there like 98 or 99 miles an hour. I don't know. Eventually I'm going to try the Velineon motor no matter what, but let me know what your thoughts are. What would you like to see me run in this Bandit next? And I gotta get this thing up to 100 miles an hour. It's so close. I haven't completely given up doing it on 3S, but I need that 100 mile an hour speed under my belt. So I'm gonna pop a 4S in here next and really see what this thing can do. So that's all I have for now. A huge thank you to ZTW for sending me out this ESC for my channel. You know, so far it's run great. We'll see what kind of longevity I get. Again, based on the Velineon and the Hobbywing ESCs I've run in here before this, I don't expect to get more than a few months out of this before it burns up, but I don't know. I mean, it may hang in there better, it may not, but today was really encouraging. No issues, and all I need to do is go back in and use the programming card, which I do have a video on how to use that, and it worked really well. It's really easy to use. And I'm gonna dial the brakes up from the 50% they're at, either up to 75 or 100%, because I did not have enough braking today. So that's all I have for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.